Hi, folks. This is what we call our frequently asked questions, and the reason that we're doing this is because we've gotten a lot of phone calls and a lot of questions. So we decided to give you a way to look at or have some questions answered before you call, and if you have any additional questions, then we can focus in on those. So basically, the first question that we always get is, "This sounds too good to be true." And before I even say anything about answering that question, let me say this. One of the main reasons that we're in the trouble we are today is because of greed. And without saying any more about that, this is why I can charge such small prices for what you get. And one of the reasons, the main reason, is because I own the company. I own the property. I own the buildings. And so therefore, I can charge this because I don't have showrooms. I don't have telemarketers. I don't have salespeople. I don't have office space. I don't have all that stuff that timeshares and other companies like that have. So I can charge really reasonable rates. I can't do anything about the airfare, but I can definitely make the stay affordable. The next thing is, why not charge more? Well, I love Hawaii, and Hawaii gave me a greater perspective on this wonderful journey through life, thus the name Hawaiian Journeys. And I think everybody should at one time in their life see Hawaii, experience it. It's an amazing place. It's one of those rare places on the planet. Why did you choose the location? We're located halfway between Hilo and Kona on the Big Island, on the south end of the Big Island. In order to, if you were staying in the so-called tourist area, you have to come by us to see a bunch of things. South Point, Green Sands Beach, the volcano, Black Sands Beach, and the turtles and all that kind of stuff. So you're going to have to come by us anyway. And when you're on an island, basically in 2 hours you can be anywhere you need to be. So you could drive within 15 minutes. From 15 minutes to an hour and a half, there's 15 different beaches that you can see. The nice thing is with what you're paying at Hawaiian Journeys, you can go down and sit on the beach and be sitting right next to somebody who's paying for $500 a night, and you're on the same beach. So why pay that much more? And the other question is, why yurts? Well, if you've never stayed in a round structure and been in any kind of inclement weather or anything like that, inside of a round structure, you don't even know you're in weather because the way they're formed, the weather goes around them. They're real spacious and they're very comfortable. We have some really nice units. They have everything. They have queen-size, Serta-Perfect sleeper beds, futons, refrigerators, microwaves, barbecues, Wi-Fi, flat-screen TVs, dish network, tables, picnic tables, dining room tables, pretty much anything you can think of. Hair dryers, utensils, pots and pans, everything is there. Very comfortable units. Well, another question is, are you open to the public? Well, we are forming a private club. We are open to the public right now. I still have to pay my bills. Like I said, I'm not a big corporation, can't have it run without paying the bills. So yes, they are. But when I reach a certain number, then it is going to be completely private and will be shut off to the public. What island are you on? Well, everybody seems to get confused. They think Honolulu is the big island and Honolulu is the big city. The Big Island is the Big Island. It's the island of Hawaii. It's 300 miles around. It's got 2 volcanoes, and it's the Big Island. It's got Hilo and Kona as the 2 cities. You can fly into either one of them. It's got one of the 3 deepwater harbors in the state of Hawaii, up in Kauai and Hilo. So it's a great island. Some of the islands you can drive the whole thing in 39 miles. Well, the Big Island's going to take you a whole day to drive around. So you'll see all kinds of things. And it's still part of old Hawaii. How close is the nearest beach? Well, the nearest beach is about 18 minutes away. Is there on-site property management? Yes. Don Stahl is our property manager. He lives on the property. He can answer all your questions about horseback riding, beaches, snorkeling, all the different sightseeing places that there are, restaurants and things like that. It says I can rent my nights. What does that mean? Basically this. If you can't use them, rent them. Rent them to family, friends, or whoever. It'll allay some of your cost, which isn't much anyway, but it will allay some of your cost. And all we need to know is who's coming. You can also gift them to friends if you can't make it, or simply reschedule them if you can't make it. The $35 cleaning fee, let me explain that. That's $35 per stay, not per day. So if you're there for 10 days, it's $3.50 a day, because when you leave, we have to, clean the whole premises, change the sheets, the typical thing. And that's $35. And that's the only fee that we have other than the initial membership fee. There are no dues and there are no maintenance fees. So as opposed to a timeshare or a vacation club, you're paying for it even if you don't use it. We have a very simple concept here. If you're not using it, you're not paying for it. When you use it, you've already paid for it. So therefore, you've prepaid for it. 10 years from now, if you want to go to Hawaii for 30 days, it costs you either $1,000, $1,200, or $1,500. Studio, 1-bedroom or 2-bedroom. How can I join? Well, we have an application, a simple application, a few rules and regulations, basic kind of rules and regulations, like common courtesy, no smoking inside the yurts, keep your noise down to blah, blah, all the typical things. And basically, I have two rules. One, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. And two, do unto others as you have them do unto you. If you follow those two, you're in pretty good shape. I am a corporation. I'm a one-man corporation. But I had to form it because my lawyers and my CPA, I have a CPA, which is amazing, and they told me to incorporate. So if you see Pacific Gate Marketing is me. It's not some giant corporation. Basically, I hope this has covered most of the main questions that we get. The thing I want to impress upon you is this. These are very, very comfortable units. We're not in the tourist area, okay? Mainly when you can go to the tourist area, wear yourselves out, and come back to us, nice, cool climate at night, sleep. Private units. These are private units. You're not wall next to another person. You're individual units. And they're very spacious. The studio is 225 square feet. The 1-bedroom is 310 square feet, and the 2-bedroom is 460 square feet. So they're big units. Sleeps 2, 4, and 6. So if you're seriously thinking about seeing Hawaii, and the reason that we do a 30-night membership is this. I said it's 300 miles around. So you're not going to see it all and give it justice if you're going to run around in a week to try to see the entire Big Island. You could do that on Kauai. You could probably do it on Maui, but you can't do it on the Big Island. There's just too much to see. There's 13 microclimates in the world. Hawaii has 12 of them on the island. The only thing we don't have is a glacier. We've got everything else. So if you really want to see Hawaii, we've got the way for you to do it. You can spend a lot more money, and you know that if you've ever checked out even deals in Hawaii. And if you want to stay with the rich and famous, that's great if you can afford it. But I'm going to tell you what, for $33, $40, or $50 a night, you can go to the same beach. You can see the same things. Why spend? But the thing is, you'll have a lot more money to spend on souvenirs and things like that to take back, and you'll be able to spend the money on some other things that you might not be able to if you're paying $4, $5, $6, $7. You can spend $10,000 a night in Hawaii for a room. I don't know why, but I guess if you got more money than you need. The timeshare business is another way that you can vacation. Again, if that's the way you want to go, that's great. But like I said, here your dollar is dollar per dollar. You're getting exactly what you're paying for. You're not paying for it when you're not using it, so because of dues and things like that. You don't have to worry about exchange. It's familiar. You'll know what it's like. Every time you come back, I live on the property. I have another, like Donnie lives on the property. My wife, my kids were born in Hawaii. I met my wife in Hawaii. I think Hawaii is one of the greatest places in the world. Come stay with us. If you stay with us once, you'll be back. It's really, 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 really comfortable. I hope you listened to what I had to say. I hope if you have any more questions, please feel free to call us on the 800 number or go to hawaiianjourneys.net, and we'd be more than happy to answer any more questions that you have, and hopefully you become part of our family. Aloha, mahalo, and iko mo mai. I'll see you in Hawaii. Thanks.